You know, when I heard that this anime, well, this based off a novel, was created by the same dude who created Redo of Healer, my friend talking about this weeks ago, and then a notification of an anime came out, Kawinky Dink. I'm like, okay. We about getting something a little weird here. And despite what you think about Redo of Healer, it still had a good plot, whether you were disturbed by it or not. I will admit that yeah, you sure are fine. You weren't comfortable with those scenes, but you took the scenes out. You still had a pretty good, interesting story. I'm not saying it's a great story, but it was still a pretty interesting, good story to follow along of a corrupted kingdom, being of course being upon the weak and even able to abuse its own heroes for its own justification. It was still a good story nonetheless. So you have that. I feel like the author did that on purpose to get their shoe in, to get all eyes on him, so that they can write more stories. Like now I did this shock material and everyone's got their attention on me. They enjoy what I did. I can now create other work too that they'll accept as well. And that's a good strategy, in my opinion, if that is their true intentions. But the world's finest assassin reincarnated into the world as Aristocrat. It's a long title. These isekai titles, they're so long. It's ridiculous how long these things are. I've seen all kinds of long isekai titles. And I'm still in the quest for who has the longest title of a novel. Because these titles are ridiculous. But nonetheless, my search continues. Now, this episode does what some isekais do, a lot of them, and of course other anime do it too when it comes to the studios, where they'll show a sneak peek, a little taste of the adventure, and then they'll go on to the original, actual first part of the story that's written inside the books. It shows this option where the girls are being human trafficked and being sold off to greedy, corrupted nobles until it gets crashed by two girls attacking using firepower, guns, while there's two people outside spotting and planning, what's going on inside. By the looks of it, they're the only ones who can use these weapons, despite the isekai world that they're in. You know, you see all the guards using spears, swords, and even knives, but none of the guards are using guns. So it shows that I guess only they can use guns. So a cheat already. So now we rewind how it all began, and the main character, I think his name's Lou or something. Yeah, I didn't quite catch his name fully, but anyways, he is an unnamed assassin, a top professional. He is something that I love from the sniper from Team Fortress 2. Feelings, psychopathic murders have feelings. I am a professional. We keep things professional, means you keep your emotions, your feelings outside of it. And he shows what it means to be a true top assassin, because feelings, your emotions, can cloud your judgment. You can use them for instinct when it comes to certain situations, but you can't use them when it comes to your feelings. For instance, as he was taking out the six men in the mafia, instead of killing all the men, he didn't do that because that's not his job. If he killed more than six men, he would probably displease his clients, or he would probably disturb something that was supposed to happen. Maybe these six were meant to kill, and that was it. And he goes home. He even has a novice, someone who didn't believe they were a novice, with him, and the way she acted was so unprofessional. Like, hey, let's take them all out. It seemed like she became an assassin for the sake of justice. She looked like she had her good intentions of becoming an assassin. You become an assassin for many things, revenge, but it's more of a a personal reason, money, or you're just raised into it. You're just born into this life, kind of John Wick in a way. But this dude seems like he was born into it. Even lying about what his intentions are, you don't know what he's really up to. He's secretive. He's very cold-hearted, and that's because the line of work he's in. He even knows himself that one day that he will be killed because he's taken many lives. He is that world's finest assassin, to the point where you see the plane going down. And I love how he's constantly inner monologuing, thinking things through, planning ahead, understanding the situation around him, and to easily come to a conclusion of what's going on. Because of that, when a plane crashed and everything, well, not crashed, but got shot out by drones, he wakes up by his very smirky, trustworthy goddess, telling him a good explanation. You see, in most isekais, someone dies and they go to another world with no explanation, but if they, for some reason, have their memories intact. And I always feel like sloppy writing. But in this one, he's actually there and he's talking to the guys, and the guys is telling him, if you're reborn, you have no memories and you'll be someone completely different. But if you do what I want you to do, I'll allow you to keep your memories. But you must do something for me. She wants him to kill the hero. Kill the hero. Wow. Whether the goddess can see in the future and the hero does something that she doesn't like, or the goddess herself is extremely corrupted. And so it ends. Okay. So far, this is a very interesting thing. Yes, it has the tropes, a very overpowered, highly skilled main antagonist, but for a reason. He's not, some neat or some loser or whatever, or some salary man who gets to another world and he's completely OP and knows everything. He is a professional assassin, a professional hitman who has trained under the arts of killing, who probably knows languages around the world, who receives knowledge, who adapts to the situation around him. So therefore, he can easily use that kind of experience into another world like that, with swords and sorcery, and easily have the advantage. That makes sense. So at least his character being overpowered in another world makes sense. Because he wasn't just some weak nerd or a salary man from an original world. He was someone with these kind of skills that were made for this kind of world. So he should be extremely OP. But I guess I'm betting the author to make him too OP, which I'm looking forward to. Now, that opening is good. It's been a while since we had an opening like that, and I hope we do, and it fits well. It has the Aristocrat feeling to it. Remember that anime I reviewed, Aristocrat? Season 2 is still on the way, by the way. It had that feeling to it, but better. Way better. I'm wondering how well this will be adapted. I don't know. I didn't read the novels, nor did I even read the manga yet, but I just had a friend who told me about it, and I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to it. And my expectations were subverted, but in a good way. So I'm looking forward to what happens next. I will be reviewing this anime from now on, actually on Wednesday. It's Thursday, but the anime comes out on Wednesday. I'm just reviewing it now because I just realized it just came out, so my bad. So anyway, just like I did, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox. I'm Anime. Signing out.